Too much desperation can ruin your life. Story time. Sheku was a professional scammer. For 6 years, he had been tricking people out of their hard-earned money. He called himself a money doubler. The trick was simple. Sheku would move into a new neighborhood, rent a single room, and start befriending people. He was generous, always dashing out money, making people wonder where all that money was coming from. When asked, Sheku would smile and say, "I have my own way of making money." Of course, nobody believed him until he showed them. He would invite people to his room, take an ordinary piece of paper, pour some special liquid on it, and bam, the paper turned into money. The neighbors were amazed. They had no idea it was all part of Sheku's elaborate scam. He told them, "If you bring me some money, I'll buy the papers and the chemicals. And then I'll double it for you. Go and tell your friends." To build trust, Sheku started small. Someone gave him 2,000 leons and he gave them back 4,000 leons the next day. And just like that, people started believing him. But the real victim was Hassan. Hassan was a fresh university graduate, young, ambitious, and desperate to become rich quickly. When he saw Sheku's trick, his eyes lit up. He thought, "This is my chance." Hassan went home and sold almost everything he owned. His shoes, TV, fan, and even some of his clothes. He borrowed money from his family, friends, neighbors, and even took out a loan from a microfinance institution. In total, Hassan gathered over 78,000 leons. He gave it all to Sheku, who smiled and said, "This is big work. I will need like 2 months to wash all the ink from the money." Hassan agreed and waited patiently. But every time he checked in, wanted to see progress, Sheku gave him excuses. "The chemicals are almost ready. The money just needs more time." Finally, the day came. Hassan dressed in his best clothes, carried a big empty bag, and went to collect what he believed would be 156,000 leons. His future was right before his eyes. But when he got to Sheku's apartment, he froze. There were so many people crying outside his apartment. Hassan's heart skipped. He thought maybe Sheku had died. But when he asked, the truth hit him like a stone. Sheku had packed his bags and disappeared a week earlier, taking everyone's money with him. In total, he had collected over 427,000 leons from over 82 different people. When Hassan entered the room, all he found was a dirty mattress and pieces of paper covered in ink scattered all over the floor. Hassan sat down, staring at the empty room, staring at the sky. Reality sank in. He had lost everything: his property, his friends and neighbors' money, and his family's trust. His dreams of becoming rich had turned into a nightmare of debt and shame. The end. Today's shoutout is going to Dawish from Akini. Thank you for watching. If you love stories like this and would love to see more, please give me a follow, leave a like, comment your name and where you're watching from to get shoutout in my next video.